Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Selva. Welcome to my class today. Our class today is on the Introduction to Listening Skills and MUET format. Let's begin. Let's look at this quote. We don't learn from talking, we learn from listening. Do you agree with this? Think about it. Why do we need these listening skills? First, an attentive listener stimulates better speaking by the speaker. A good listener learns more than an ordinary listener. So you should be a good listener too. A good listener learns to detect prejudices, assumptions, and attitudes. Communication is not complete without effective listening. There are two objectives of the lesson today. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to know and get familiar with listening skills in WE013. And the second objective is to get exposed to MUET listening format. Are you ready? Let's start with listening skills in WE013. The first listening skill is to understand simple phrases and expressions on familiar context, meaning a context that you have some background knowledge about. Second listening skill is to listen for main ideas and supporting details in familiar, unfamiliar contexts and linguistically complex speech. The third listening skill in WE013 is make inferences, draw conclusions, and recognize speakers' attitude on familiar and on unfamiliar topics. Next listening skill is to listen for specific information, distinguishing relevant and irrelevant information in familiar contexts and on unfamiliar contexts or topics. Now, a short recap. A very simple question for you. How many listening skills are there in WE013? 1, 2, 3. Yes, you got it right. There are 4 listening skills in WE013. Well done. I hope that you are familiar with all the listening skills in WE013. Now let's move to MUET format. (800/1) listening. Let's look at the examination format. The time for this test is around 30 minutes or half an hour. Weightage is 15%. The task for the candidates, you are required to listen to various types of recorded oral text and answer 20 questions. What are the possible question types? First, information transfer, short answer questions, and multiple choice questions. Let's look at the possible genres. It can be documentary, meeting, news items, interviews, telephone conversation, briefing, talk, announcement, advertisement, lecture, or an instruction. This is the test procedure for 800/1 listening. You will be given 1 minute to read all the 20 questions. After that, you will listen to an audio for part 1, then part 2, and finally for part 3. Each recording will be played twice. Now let's look at the question type. For information transfer and sample instruction for that, for questions 4, 5 and 6, write your answer in not more than 5 words. And you can see the sample answer there. How to save water. Please take note that all the answers are less than 5 words long. Second question type, information transfer. For questions 9 and 10, complete the sentences using the letters A to E. You should only write the letters, either A, B, C, D or E for questions 9 and 10. The third question type is short answer question. Now here for questions 1 and 2, write your answer in not more than 3 words. Meaning your answers should not more than the required words. Next is 3-option multiple choice question. Look at the sample instruction. For questions 7 and 8, circle the correct answer. An example given there for question 7. Next question type is 4-option multiple choice question. And the sample instruction is for questions 11 and 14, circle the correct answer. So make sure you circle the answer clearly. Now, practice time. You have to listen to the recording and answer all the questions given. All the best, everyone. Thank you.